Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Dose, brought to you by Bert
and Moss. Hello people, it's actually the Weekly Dose number 16 we're here for, and the date is the 22nd as I can see it, 2nd years of March 2013. I don't know it because the file where I have my show notes is overlaying over the calendar, and I just wanted to look around it, but that's just not possible on any screen on this world. We should invent the 3D screens.
Maybe
that yeah, maybe on 3D it would be possible, as mine are only 2D. And I'm already wearing glasses to see 3D, so yeah, that's it. We're all pretty excited in the EGT because so much of us will meet in Cracow in 2 days. We're already packing our stuff. We're already getting some slotties from the bank to give them away in Cracow and buy stuff, and it's just so exciting. You should see my chat all over the week, which is popping up by people who are excited about to go there, and so many questions have to be answered, and how will we meet, and sending all the mobile numbers from one to each other that we can reach at the airport and at the train station. Yeehaw! I just can say it's awesome. Bam. But to get back to some things from the EGT that already happened.
Yes, we mentioned it last week in our Weekly Dose, but it was the event that happened because of last week's raffle, which was the heavy boxing raffle, and it actually ended in a proper boxing match between Frankie Dado, I think is his name.
Yeah, the Italian guy.
Yeah, and Boomer. So we managed to load up a very cool heavy boxing match, a map as well, with a boxing ring and everything. You know, we don't skimp out at Evergreen Terrace. And they had a really cool boxing match, which is, if you weren't there, there were quite a few people spectating it, but if you weren't there, it's been uploaded onto YouTube, on Moss's YouTube channel. We'll put another link below, although you're probably already on this channel because you're watching this video, so just go to other videos, backwards. I just think, just have a look on the channel that you're on already. So if you want to check that out, have a look at that. And also, while we're away, Noble has once again come up with a really great raffle. This week, I think the name is Need a Dispenser here, which, as you might be able to tell, it is a Scout raffle, because Scout always loves his dispenser. So it's 3 items. You've got a strange scattergun, a strange rap assassin, and the booty time. Which is those cool little elf boots that make a lot of noise as you run around.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
They're really annoying.
This is one of the raffles I really should enter. And I always wanted that boom boom box on my back for the Scout, and I gave up totally on that idea. There's just got over it. But now it's directly lying in front of me, getting that jingle, jingle, jingle thing and annoying everybody when I'm playing Scout. I love it. Omni, could you please not enter? I want to win this. Please, come on, please give it to me. And I just forgot. I wanted to mention something about that cool boxing fight. Yes, I wanted to get some feedback from the people if they liked the idea that we were doing the boxing match in between the Sunday Maps Fever, because I myself found it totally cool. We played the Sunday Maps Fever for 1 hour, then we stopped, moved on to the boxing ring, did that thing that Nerval had planned for the raffle, the great amazing Sweden versus Italy boxing fight, and then we moved on to the rest of the Sunday Maps Fever, and it was like a good commercial break. Usually I hate commercial breaks, but this was an interactive, very cool break in the Sunday Maps Fever. It was wow. And give me feedback if you've been there, if you liked it or not, or if you have any ideas what we can do to make the Sunday Maps Fever more interesting. That was just a great intermezzo. And saying that, we move on to the please excuse me thing inside the Weekly Dose number 16. There are 2 things I have to excuse for. First one is Boomer and me cleaned up the forums and the homepage. We cleaned up 350 spam accounts, which we deleted. And by that we accidentally deleted 1 account of a well-known member. It was Nick Shadow. And he got his account back already. but I want to please you. If you haven't been to the forums for a longer time, just have a look in it if your account is still active or if you have problems for logging in. If that is the case, get back to me. I will fix it ASAP. Second excuse is about the weekly dose frames, where we announced the contest about doing the weekly dose frames, and we just delayed the whole contest, and now we're delaying the announcing of the winner. I wanted to show you the frames this week, in this exactly now, right now, at this moment, but I was just too lazy. The weather is good, I'm in preparations for Cracow, I had to work this week, I'm sorry, I'm full of excuses, it's just a moss full of excuses thing. And so we will do it after Cracow. Yep. Sorry, you have to deal with it, because I'm the one showing that to you. No, I didn't want to say that. But moving back to some positive things about the EGT.
Yes, we are back to numbers, which we love. We've just hit a big milestone in our stats, which are running on all of our servers at the moment, the HLX stats. We've hit 250,000, that's 250,000 unique players registered in the stats. So that's a very massive amount of people. If you think about it, if you try to think of 250,000 people in a room, you probably couldn't. So we've had that many people unique playing on our servers, which is really cool. So we expect 250,000 views on this video, please. We want you all to watch this video.
Everyone on our servers, yeah, everyone who has been on our servers should watch this video now.
Yeah,
do it.
Definitely.
Do it.
And also, we've also hit another milestone, which is 350 members in our Steam group, which is quite a big increase. We've had maybe 16, I think, since last week.
Yep.
And we have decided that there is probably one person who we have to thank for that. A guy, if you know Fizz, he's a regular on the Orange server. He's basically just been hitting that invite button quite a lot this week.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, he's been shooting out the invites.
No, sorry, Bert. Not this week. It's ongoing for a month.
Oh, really? Blimey, okay.
Yeah. I looked into the history of the Steam group, and this is not only this week. This guy, this guy is doing that since he joined the EGT, which is only for 1 or 2 months ago.
Yeah, well, big shout out to you, Fizz, then. That's really damn cool. So we have to thank him for our big increase in members at the minute.
So I think he alone sent out 30 to 40 invitations in the last month. None of our admins did do that. So yes, Fizz, thank you. You're doing well. Great. There is 3 things that are not quite that EGT related, but I want to mention them, and skipping on fast forward through them. There had been a TF2 update this week earlier on, and that update included mostly bug fixes, which are not that quite interesting for a weekly dose, but there's one thing about the Oculus Rift virtual reality glasses. So TF2 is now playable with these glasses. You wear them and you look around with your head, and where you point your head and where you move, you see, it's like moving in-game, like moving the mouse. And I don't know how the pointing and shooting works out with that thing, but I'm so amazed by it. And if you don't... Cool. If you don't know what we're talking about, just watch the video on their homepage, because there are even people like Gaben and some other developers from Valve involved in that video, and I think TF2 is one, if not the first game, who enabled the support for these glasses. There will be many more following, and I think they will soon be available for all the Steam games Valve produces on their own, Valve developing, like... Figure out playing against zombies. Left 4 Dead, with some virtual reality glasses. You turn to the left, there's 500 zombies coming. You turn to the right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. And cool. They are available for $300 at their store. And I hope till autumn, till the I-49, I will have some. Give me these things, give me these things. Good, next thing is the Humble Weekly Sale. The Humble Bundle made a new clue, and they're now selling 1 game each week for a less amount. It's starting at $1 again, and you get the Steam code. That is great. I mean, the Humble Bundle was very, very good before that, and the Humble Bundle is still great, but it was sold on, I think, a monthly or 2 monthly base. So there have been times I bought the Humble Bundle, played some of the games, and said, "Hey, give me the next Humble Bundle, please." And we get over that now. Each week a game from the Humble Bundle for small money. Go buy them. Why don't you? Do it. Yes, and the next thing is really, really far away from playing PC games, because it's about a game that is available for Android, like I have my Galaxy phone. It's called Ingress. It's made by Google, or a subdivision by Google, and it's an augmented reality game where you walk around outdoor and you have to hack portals which appear on monuments, statues, on well-known places in your city. And there's 2 groups of players, the Enlightened and the Resistance, who play against. And it's about sharing knowledge of aliens and all that stuff. And you have to save man-child. You have to... Is it called man-child? You have to save manhood? Man-child? Bird, help me, come on. Mankind! Mankind!
That's the word you're looking for.
That was the part, Moss butchering the English language again. Correct. Hooray, we got it. So, now back to the EGT related stuff.
Yes. One thing that we have to kind of say sorry about, but there's good things coming from it anyway. There won't be a Sunday Maps Fever event on Sunday, partly because we've already told you we're not going to be here. We're in Cracow. But to make up for that, you get to see our lovely face a lot more, our lovely faces and more other faces. We'll probably be doing, well, definitely be doing, lots of videos and pictures and maybe songs, I don't know, whatever we get up to.
Take the guitar with you, take the guitar with you.
I don't think I can fit that in my hand luggage, to be honest, but if I could.
We have to ask Derpers for some instruments.
Yeah, pots and pans. But
bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, so if any of you watched our coverage of DreamHack in the summer, we'll probably be doing it maybe on the same site, I think, did we decide?
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
So we'll be doing kind of like a video, photo blog of everything we get up to. Hopefully upload as much as we can out there, but we're not quite sure on, internet and data at the moment. So, yeah. But we'll keep you updated. Keep out a look for that if you want to check out what we're doing. And very sorry to anyone who can't come. We'll be doing loads in the future, so, well, hopefully.
Yep. And one thing for sure that we really will do for sure when we're in Cracow is preparing the
Easter special. As you know, we like to give away stuff and do stupid things to make you win stuff. Like last year it was the Easter eggs. We need to plan a new Easter special, and what better way to do it than with all of the guys out in Cracow. So we'll probably have a sit down and think about what we want to do for that, come up with some crazy ideas, hopefully crazy anyway, for the Easter special. So you'll probably hear a lot about that as well as the week goes on, so keep your eyes peeled. As it is Easter next weekend, I think, isn't it? Yeah. The weekend we get back.
Yeah, it's the end of March. Easter is at the end of March. And for you, imagine there will be at one place, Bert, the guy who drove the game to an audio game. There is Norbel, who does such amazing, incredible things like thinking about boxing fights out of the Raffle. I would have never got to that idea. And there's that crazy Moss guy who is always thinking in another direction than the mainstream. So, and all the other people who can just join us for the party of thinking about what we will do at Easter. So I really hope there will be a good output of ideas we can you from Cracow.
Definitely.
And with that opportunity, we say bye-bye. We will see you.
See you in Cracow.